Welcome to this little cold winter girl makeup. Get ready with me. It is currently snowing outside. The first snowfall of the season here in Seoul. So the whole world is just a white wonderland and sort of turned into a hopeless romantic right around this season. I've already been hyping myself up this past month by watching just a bunch of holiday movies. Elf, my go-to Christmas movie always for the past decade, I think. First off, we're starting with skincare. Daily Moisture Therapy Facial Cream for dry and sensitive skin. A lot of you have been asking for my skincare routine, but I'm sorry to tell you that this is literally just it. I need to fix this obvious blunder of a fringe of mine. I cut like little wispy bangs because I wanted the little baby hair look. Once they started growing out, I could tell I messed up. I guess it could be a vibe. It could be that whole punky, eclectic e-girl vibe, I guess. I am gonna go in with this Makeup Forever setting spray. Spritz that all over my face. Oh, and I applied SPF, but just forgot to show you. And now going in with this concealer by Hourglass in the shade Creme. When they said a little of this product goes a long way, they were not kidding. Literally only dab like a dot. I know this concealer is just insanely white, but the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation is just half a shade too dark for me, so this just balances it out. And I literally just use like 2 drops and just gets the job done. Gonna go in again with the setting spray. I just use this all throughout my makeup routine and just spritz it along the way. I have not been able to do a ton of reading this month, and so I am still on this, the Book of Olives, and I've only like briefly touched the Atonement, so we're in a bit of a reading slump. Honestly, might have to take a break from both books because I feel like it's the book's fault, not mine. And also I really want to read Notes on Shapeshifting. It's just been sitting on my desk for weeks now and I'm so impatient. I just want to start it. Quite a few new products have arrived and they are all by Rhode. Piggy, Sleepy Girl, and Toasted Teddy. I know K-Beauty makes some of the best cream blushes, but sometimes a girl just wants to try out the new hot thing, so got them in these 3 shades. And I also got 2 of their peptide lip treatments in espresso and 1 in the rhode vanilla flavor, and I'm obsessed with this one. It literally smells like a vanilla birthday cake, and I actually have it on me right now. I think we're gonna use this one, Piggy, for the apple of my cheeks, and then maybe go in with either Sleepy Girl or Toasted Teddy for the outer parts. I have been wanting to try this blush for such a long time now, ever since it came out. On the tip of my nose for that whole cold look, and on my chin, and don't want to do anything too crazy for the eyes because I do want the blush to be the moment. So I'm gonna go in the lightest shade. Normally when I do a blush heavy look, I just like to go very light on the eyes. I remember I used to religiously watch makeup tutorials because I just love them. Even before I started wearing makeup, yeah, I just love seeing other girls get ready. And even if there is no drastic transformation, I don't know, there's just something so therapeutic about it. Can't really explain it. I think the little girl in me who religiously watched every makeup artist vlogs would be very happy right now. Beige Turner. I sort of like slightly overline and just blur it, which I guess diffuses the whole point of a lip liner, but I mainly just use it as like a base shade rather than to define my lip line, I guess. The main event, the Rhode Espresso. I don't think there was a drastic transformation. This is the best I can do. But yeah. I actually kind of want more blush, actually. Now we're just gonna tie up my hair. Take these little clips out. Can't be bothered to do anything with this today, so we're just gonna tie it up into a low bun. We're not even gonna do a slick back because I'm too lazy to do that. There is our bun, all secure. Now that my makeup's all done, we are gonna throw together a warm winter outfit. Okay, I think this is warm enough. Super excited to share with you my recent beauty, my go-to. She is sleek, classy with her little silver details. I actually think I may wear it out today as well. I feel that the black bag is such a closet staple. So easy to style up or down, and just look at how soft she is. So fluid, but also has enough support to hold this beautiful crescent shape. This is the Luna bag by Sangman, made with high quality tumbled leather with fade resistant silver hardware that also comes in gold. Drawing inspiration from the moon, it elevates your everyday look by adding an understated flair. Wearable in 4 different ways with its detachable hardware. You could have it on your shoulder or hands-free across your body for more day-to-day wear, or even dress it up by turning it into a clutch. I personally love the more classic over-the-shoulder look, but I feel like all looks are equally as gorgeous. Salmon's key designs rely on effortless and carefree oriental philosophy, focused on blending form with function, exploring our essential needs to create timeless and high quality products. By far one of the most prestigious bags I think I've ever owned. I feel like this bag will just be with me for years and years to come. Yeah, she also fits quite a lot of stuff. I can fit my 2 cameras in here, my phone, my wallet, my little makeup pouch. And I'm also excited to share that Salmon has teamed up with me to offer all of you watching a special code. So if you're interested, feel free to head to the link in my description box and browse some of the lovely pieces in their collection. Threw on this gray coat, so we're all layered up. So let me just debrief you on the contents of this past week. For some reason, I decided to stay silent, just not talk throughout the entire filming of this vlog. Maybe I was too busy vibing with the snow, or just half freezing to death. Maybe both. But yesterday I went to this holiday season launch for this brand, and already it felt like Christmas, even though it's still November, which to some I guess is one and the same. And then I popped over to warm myself up with some tea recommended by Alice, so shout out to her if she's watching. And I guess the entire tea room is apparently run by this perfume brand. really should not be getting any more perfume. And I won't, but just browsing. And even earlier in the week, I met up with Carrie to attend this gathering hosted by the MMCA, but not before getting a steaming hot bowl of ramen, which hit the spot so good. I'm always craving some sort of warm, hot noodle type dish during weathers like this, and the gathering was basically a little night tour of a selected part of the museum where they got us to really focus on one art piece by giving us these little prompts, like exercises to do, just questions to answer, and to sort of essentially just guide us on how to see this art piece with a blind eye, to like really see it in a very innocent point of view. Then it was followed by this short guided meditation, so it boded for an interesting night. Also, I did end up starting Notes on Shapeshifting by Gabby Abreu. Normally I don't like to start new books when I'm still in the middle of one, but this one was just calling me. So far it reads more as scribblings in a journal, almost like footnotes, like casual poetry, which I think I can vibe with, though too early on in the book for any official diagnosis. I think maybe I'll have one by next month. I feel like the snow was the real main character of this vlog, the main protagonist. I was just a side character, but it's already started to melt a bit, slightly, which I guess is kind of beautiful, you know, the impermanence of it all. Curious to know, by the way, if it snowed yet for any of you. I mean, I know it was practically a snow globe in Paris because it was just all over my For You page, but yeah, comment down below what your weather sitch like is for you guys there. Whatever it is, I hope you're warm and safe this winter. Also momentarily shocked that it is now officially winter. Guess I'll be seeing you in December. Bye. That was a religious experience. Just finished the meditative art guide tour from MMCA, and so glad I went. It's not that cold, but still can't wait to get home to my warmth.